Hey everybody, Canadian Gamer coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Today, we will be discussing the Lyrilusc deck profile suggested by Aiden Ally. Or is it Aiden Alley? Or Ally? Whatever. He requested the deck profile, so here it is. Now, this is the most recommended build. I went through a few different deck texts and deck profiles and forums and found this one to be the best combination of all the different decks. Like, this is literally a combination of like 3-4 decks, so hopefully you guys like it. Sorry if you hear the rattling, it's my water bottle next to me. And if you guys are also wondering why I haven't uploaded lately, simply because it's been too hot, our internet went down, and it was just a really awful time. The weather has been just awful with the heat and smoke, and yeah. So anyways, this is a 40 card deck with a 15 card extra deck. I do not have the side deck. If you guys want to see side decks, please let me know. I really don't go through extra decks and side decks in too much detail because generally speaking they're pretty self-explanatory, kind of like going back to my Spiral Phantasm Spiral Dragon Dino deck. While it's extremely awesome, the extra deck is just very basic. You don't really use a lot of combos necessarily, you just use the cards in your deck to win. Overwhelm your opponent, and I've never lost with that deck. These decks, I think I got one win with this. So you guys do not expect me to put up a lot of duel videos with this deck. It's not my playstyle. So we have two Cobalt Sparrow. Now Cobalt Sparrow is kind of interesting. So if this card is special summon, you can add one level 1 Winged Beast monster from your deck to your hand. It can only be used once per turn. And then once per turn, a Wind Exceeds monster that was summoned using this card on the field gains this effect. Your opponent can target this card. So it makes the card that it summons invincible, as well as once the special summon, you can add literally any of your monsters except for Kinkabio or Kinkobio, I'm not really sure, and Battle Favor, because they're the only non-winged beasts you have. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. We got 3 Sapphire Swallow, which this one is if you control a winged beast, you can special summon it, and then add. Oh no, sorry. I don't know where my head is at today, guys. I apologize. No, what happens is if you control a winged beast monster, you can then special summon this card and another level 1 winged beast monster from your hand. So right there you get instantly generally 3. And then you can then exceed summon. And then once again it has the same ability, can only be activated once per turn. Just the thing is, all the Lyriluscs can only be activated once per turn. Like each one. You can activate all 3 if you wanted to, but they can only be activated once per turn each. And then they all have an ability that powers up the exceed. This one is you can target one Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard, attach it to this card as an exceeds material monster. For some reason, this never worked for me in the game, so I never got to use the ability. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Pro, either I need to update it or it's just not playing properly, because when I play, especially NPCs, a lot of the mechanics don't work properly, but when playing with players, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So anyways, our next monster is 3 Turquoise Warbler. If you notice, they're all, I believe, yeah, they're all blue. Cobalt, Sapphire, and Turquoise. They're all a warm blue. And this one's a little different. This one is if you control no monsters, you can special summon it, and then you can special summon one Lyrilusc monster from your hand or graveyard. So this one allows you to get these guys or itself back from the graveyard or from your hand. Now, getting on to the non-Lyrilusc monsters, we have 3 Raid Raptor Last Strix. I'm not a huge fan of the Raid Raptors, to be honest with you. I don't like how they play. I don't really care for them, but yeah, pardon me, I want to stay on that. Now, I'm going to read you the ability. It is a long ability, and I don't remember off the top of my head. Now, remember, the thing is, I remember cards off the top of my head if I enjoy playing them, such as Tunes. I enjoy my Spiral Dragon deck. I enjoy the Heretics, you know, stuff like that. I love decks like that, and I will know the cards off by heart because, guess what? I love the deck. Since this isn't a deck that I personally enjoy, then you guys will expect that. If a Raid Raptor monster you control battles while you have a spell or trap card on the field or in your graveyard, during damage calculation you can special summon this card from your hand. You then gain 100 life points for each spell or trap card you control and in your graveyard. You contribute this card, your opponent takes no battle damage this turn. Also, you can special summon one Raid Raptor Xyz monster from your extra deck in defense position, but its effects are negated. Also, return it to the extra deck during the end phase. So it literally isn't really that awesome in that regard because it doesn't have its ability. Or it doesn't get to attack, but it's still there. And then we have 3 Battle Fader, because Battle Fader is probably my saving grace in this deck. They attack, you have no monsters on the field, you plop this down, end the battle phase. The worst thing they're going to do is destroy it as soon as it's summoned, not really do anything else. Then we run 2 Raid Raptor Painlanius, or Lanius. This card, a lot of people run 3 of, but then people complain that you don't have Kinkabayo, so then I run 1 of it. Kinkabayo is actually really good. I just wish it was a Winged Beast card. Now, this card cannot be used as an Xyz material unless it's a Winged Beast. If this card is in your hand, you can target 1 Raid Raptor monster you control that has a level. Take damage equal to its attack or defense, whichever is lower, but your choice if tied. And if you do special summon this card, if you do that, this card's level becomes the current level of the targeted monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. The effect of this card once per turn. So it's just another special summon, really. Parasite Fusioner is gonna allow you to get out your fusion. DD Crow is to banish things in the graveyard. It also counts as a level 1, so you can use it as Xyz material fodder. And Kinkabayo gets you your level 1s back and can literally instantly be turned into an Xyz if you need to. Then we run for spells in. I always love it because it's called Where Art Thou, but up on the card it says One Chain. And that's not actually what it is. It might be the Japanese translation, but it's really Where Art Thou. And this card allows you to add a level 1 monster from your deck to your hand if you control a level 1 monster, but if you do not summon that level 1 monster, you then take 2,000 points of damage. So what you do is, if you have a monster left over from the previous turn, such as a Battle Fader, you activate it, you add it to your hand, then you summon it. A really good way to search out cards, though. I never really draw it, to be honest, though. Same with Twin Twister. Even though I run 3 of each, I tend to draw the 2 rank up magics well before I draw any of these. And Twin Twister, discard 1 card, destroy up to 2 spell and trap cards on the field. Just pretty staple, pretty good card, pretty awesome, pretty useful. Then we run 2 rank up magic Astral Force, and that allows you just to get up your Xyz into higher levels. I actually do find this very useful. Yeah, 1 monster with the same type and attribute, but 2 ranks higher. So, yeah, I find it really good. And then we run 2 Forbidden Chalice. Can either be used to give you the attack buff you need or to negate an opponent's ability that it needs while giving an attack boost. Does not matter. Swallow's Nest allows you to get the winged beast that you need onto the field out. We got Foolish Burial, which sends things to the graveyard 1 for 1, gets you those level 1 Soul Charge to spam the field. Xyz Summon, Regeki, nuke your opponent's field. Icarus Attack, once again, nuke your opponent's field. Soul Warning, Bottomless Chapel, and Mirror Force as defensive traps to protect the really weak cards that you have. Also, I apologize that Twitter decided to pop up with Destiny. Yes, I will be playing Destiny on my X-Dubs channel or my Solar Warlock channel. I'm not entirely sure yet when it comes out on the 6th. I will not be getting the midnight launch though, so because my girlfriend gets paid the 5th, so I'll probably just pick it up the 6th. And then for Xyz, we have 3 Recite Starling, which is awesome. 2 or more level 1 monsters against your attack and defense for each material attached to it, and then you can detach it. And yeah, any damage that you take is also inflicted to your opponent. So you can literally attack into a really heavy hitting card and then, you know, inflict damage at your opponent if you want. Then we got 2 Assembly Nightingale, which once again is your basic one. This one can attack your opponent directly and against 200 attack and defense for each Xyz material attached to it. You generally want to do at least 3. If you can do 5, that's awesome, because then you'll be at 1,000, which honestly is really sad, actually. The fact that it can literally only have 1,000 unless you add Xyz materials outside of battle to it, or outside of the actual summon to it. And then we run 1 Sylvan Princess Sprite. You know, you guys all got that. Ghostrix Dualahan. This card actually comes in handy as kind of a protective card. Like, it starts off with 1,000 attack, so it's honestly one of my deck's more heavy hitting level 1s, or in this case rank 1. We got Utopia Roots. We got Lionheart. This card is amazing. We got Totem Bird. This is the one that I normally get out with rank up. We got Downward Magician. This one is also fairly easy to get out. Utopic Future, if you know, want to just use Exceeds that are empty. You got Raid Raptor, Satellite Cannon, Falcon, and Ultimate Falcon. These two go hand in hand. Once again, rank up magic on Satellite Cannon. And then for our fusions, we got the 2 Independent Nightingales. These ones are used by Parasite Fusion. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the preview duel at the end of the video to see how the deck plays out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Remember to comment those decks that you want to see.